Oh, it's always the little things in life. Look at that. Ah, all right. I can turn this down because this would just give me feedback and confuse me all the more. All right. So as I was attempting to say, no guest. This could be you. Here talking about motorcycles without a guest, it will probably be a pretty short show. But we'll see what we can come up with nonetheless, as I guess evidently talk to myself about MotoGP. And who's that guy? And why on earth do I want this? There is, there's few people that I less want to see on MotoGP.com than that guy. Oh, but look, it says history maker. Huh? Yeah, history. I don't know what to say about that. Let's see if we can figure out. There's what I'm looking for. Starting grid. MotoGP has it all. How long have you been watching MotoGP? Oh, hey, I found something else on this. Now that I'm on YouTube, I can. I think I found another place that I can ask. Look, I can create a poll. How long have you been watching MotoGP? See, I need an assistant to type this stuff in for me. Before Valentino Rossi, after yep, after Valentino Rossi. Is that all I could? Oh no. All right, let's just do this. We'll do the two like that. I don't know where this is going to come up. Oh, it comes up in my chat. Look, somebody says should chat something to me. I have a poll. Look at that. Cool. Yes, no. All right, I needed to get rid of that yes, no. But oh well. Anyway, yes, no. Before Valentino Rossi, after Valentino Rossi. And sorry for messing up my. No, it didn't mess you up. It just messed me up. I get messed up pretty easy. Have no fear as I learned this for sure. I have another poll, but I'm going to wait till I get somebody on here to have this discussion with. Um, I have another poll. I'm going to wait till I get people. So, back to. I'll try not to get too distracted. Back to qualifying. Alex Espargaro on the Aprilia. Hey, that means it's not his brother Paul. Which I should have another poll. Which Espargaro brother is worse, Alex or Paul? Or Pole? Pole or Paul? I could have a poll. I could have a poll just in that. How do you say his name, Paul or Pole? I could have all sorts of polls. I love polls, by the way. Okay, Alex Espargaro, Asparago, Aprilia, Ducati, Honda. Hey, there's no Mark Marquez again. What do you make of that? Um, we should go to point standing. I think he has not very many. Let's go to standings here real quick. What is going to be the history? Where does Mark Marquez go from here? Is he going to rebound? See, I could have another poll. I could have another poll about what's going to happen to Mark Marquez. Look, he has more than Jorge Martin. I'm going to get to him in a second. Uh, does Alex have more points? No, Alex can't have more points than Mark. No, okay. They, I think Mark would quit if Alex ever beat him. But Mark almost has as many points as Franco Morbidelli. I think he crashed though too, so I guess that's not really saying much. Anyways, Mark has 11 points. Certainly not out of it yet, I guess. Hey, all right. Back to qualifying. Second place, Jorge Martin, another pole. Will he finish a race? Let's do that. Let's change this poll because I screwed it up anyway. I screwed this poll anyway. So, oh, don't hit end stream. I'm not done talking to myself yet. I'm not that. I'm the end poll. That poll was not going anywhere. Let's start a new poll. Maybe. I wonder how many polls they'll let me make. Okay, and this is because this has got a yes, no. Will Jorge Martin finish? Just finish. I don't even like just finish upright. How's that? Let's just start at the basics. Will Jorge Martin finish a race? Should I say this weekend or just like forever for the rest of his life? Because I mean, evidently, it's up in the air. So will he finish a race? I mean, yes, I'm talking about this weekend, but I mean, ever, just ever. Like, will he ever finish a race again? I don't know. I mean, really, seriously. He's now he's now qualified first and second. I don't know where he was last weekend, and he still hasn't finished. I mean, I don't know, finish a race or not. I guess it's up to you. You know, it's kind of cool not to finish a race, I guess, if you're a loser. So Jorge Martin doesn't cut it. You're not even going to finish in the top probably 20 because you probably won't even finish the race at all. So, Luca Marini, VR46 racing team. The question is, where is the VR46 racing team owner? Probably not a MotoGP. Probably out racing a car somewhere. Did you see that thing where he said he didn't miss MotoGP? It's one of those things that it consumes people, and then I think they just after a while realize that it's not the end all be all. Wow, I do have other stuff I can do in life. Maybe, I don't know. So where is he? Where's Valentino? Should we Google where's Valentino this weekend? No, he's out racing a car. No one cares. I care. His car's kind of cool, and he still has 46. Anyways, Paul Espargaro, 4th place. Second in a row, I believe. I think they do 3-3, don't they? Or do they do 3? I don't know. Paul Espargaro, the team, the guy that no one cares about. Another poll. Do you ever care where Paul Espargaro finishes in a race? And the answer is no. I don't even need a poll for that one because I know the answer. It's no. Maverick Vinales, until his team turns on him. I guess he's in 5th for qualifying. Yamaha 332. Are they down in horsepower? No, there's a Ducati that's slower than Fabio Quartararo. But it's Luca Marini, so that's probably not saying much. Probably doesn't even know where the gas pedal is. Fabio Quartararo. What do you think of his last race? I think he saved it quite well. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought he did really well. Championship standings. Where's Quartararo? I saw Bastianini is somehow still in 1st. Brad Binder, the good Binder, is in 2nd. That's not bad. I like that. As long as his brother never finishes a race. Jorge Martin, Darren Binder, who's going to finish the race. Quartararo's in 3rd, 27, only 3 points behind. So he's like right there. Miguel Oliveira won't finish in the top 10 for the year. I'll place a bet. I don't know what I'll bet because I don't have any money because my wife takes it all. But I don't have any money, but he won't finish in the top 10. Or will Sarko. Look, the 2 Espargaro brothers. Which guy is going to finish ahead of each other? No one cares. Alex Rins, Johan Mir, Morbidelli. It's only 14 points. That makes me cry. Yeah, Quartararo's right there. I thought he saved that his last race there pretty good. It was pretty impressive. I like that. That was a good run. Good run in pretty crappy conditions, I think. It's too bad. First time in Indonesia forever, and they almost get rained out. Alex Rins, Johan Mir, Suzuki. Favorite-ish bike. Least favorite-ish riders. 2 guys I just don't really. Spaniards. My favorite rider is not someone Spanish or Italian, so therefore my favorite rider is Fabio Quartararo and Johan Zarco. The French, the people I like the least. So that's not cool. I'd like to cheer for an Asian person, Japanese. Nakagama. Uh, Jack Miller. So my guest last weekend, Devin Eady, who I'm going to see if I can get back on here again for two reasons. One is to have a um, discussion about World Superbike. What's your feelings on World Superbike? Do you like it better than MotoGP? Is it more exciting? Are the races closer? Jack Miller, just a regular old Saskatchewan guy. So I guess you got to like him because he's just a backcountry redneck something or other. And then the good Binder. So what do you got? Who do you got for the race? I got not someone named Espargaro. I got Well, I quit selecting that. I got Jorge Martin not finishing a race. Luca Marini, probably not. But I guess it'd be kind of cool. It'd be good if Marini won a race. Try saying that 5 times really fast. Espargaro, Vinales, can he get back up there? You gotta your money still gotta be on Quadraro, doesn't it? Maybe. 0 votes on my poll. That's because I have 0 watchers, 0 concurrent viewers. That's what happens when you talk to yourself. But I talk to myself really well, so I don't really care. Let's see if we can go to. Let's see if we can go to Moto 2. Evidently, I can't because I don't know where Moto 2 is. MotoGP, Moto 2. And I'm going to have something to say if my guy is there and he's not. Oh no. That means I'm going to have to save my. Oh no, there he is. There he is. There he is. Who watches Moto 2? Yet another poll. Who watches Moto 2? Who watches Moto 3? I watch Moto 2 now at the start because of my least favorite country person to see if he can pull this together. And looking at this, the answer is no, because Pedro Acosta is in 17th place. How's that? The guy is if I click this one more time, the guy is the most talented kid. Now I don't know how long. It's his first year on Moto 2 though, so I guess I could give the guy a break. But he's in 17th. Will he finish in 17th? I don't think so. Will he finish in the top 10? Yeah, unless somebody doesn't take him out. Super cool though, 2 Americans finally. Joe Roberts. Probably no relation to the most famous Roberts in the entire world, I would imagine. That's called sarcasm. But Pedro Acosta, if you did not watch this kid last year in Moto 3, do yourself a favor and just stop doing whatever you're doing and watch the entire season of Moto 3 last year. And you will become an instant fan or a loser, one of the two. Because I don't think there's anything in between. It was incredible. Fernandez, all these other people that I don't know because I don't really watch Moto 3 that much, Moto 2 that much. I do know Vietti won the first race of the year. We could go to championship standings for Moto 2. What do we got? We got nothing because I don't know how to go to Moto 2 championship standings. Let's try this. Click link. There it is. Nice. Vietti. Aaron Canet. Another poll. What would Aaron Canet be doing if he wasn't racing motorcycles? You gotta hand it to him. The attire he wears after finishing on the podium is spectacular. And I heard there's a surprise if he ever gets first place. He'll have like even bigger, weirder glasses or a bigger bow tie or something like that. So for nothing else, if you haven't seen Canet, he's a pretty funny guy. He seems like a pretty good guy. There's a Joe Roberts there. I thought there was a Joe Roberts in MotoGP. Oh no, sorry. This is championship standings. Duh. All right. Sam Lowes. Good old Brit. I'm not going to talk about that guy because I'm talking about him in 2 seconds. Let's go back to the results. Let's go back to, because I think I'm figuring this out. You go over here and then you go to Moto 2. And then, so what do we got here? Where's Vietti? He's down in 6. Will he finish in 6? I don't think so. Um, my new favorite rider, and this will come up again, probably come up a bunch of times if he continues to do as well as he did last weekend. Um, Favorite for a couple of reasons. One, his name is not Italian or Spanish. Two, is Asian. And Somkit Chantra from Thailand. Something I kind of wanted to do, but I not or knowing I didn't have a guest, I didn't get home till like 10 minutes before 8. Um, but something really fun, something really cute. The dude interviewing these guys at the end of the race after some kid did his. He said, "Man, could we have this guy back up here again? Because that was the most enthusiastic interview and excited guy you've ever seen in your life." And that kind of sums up Thailand. I could do an entire show of live streaming and talk to you about Thailand, um, where you should ride a motorcycle in Thailand, where you should vacation in Thailand. I had set up 2 routes to tour people on motorcycles in Thailand. In just an just an incredible country to ride a motorcycle on, and so to see a Thai person um, at the top of at the top of a step in MotoGP was pretty cool. So some kid, keep at it, and he'll be my new favorite rider, just like that. Boom, go man! Asian Thailand is incredible. It's a great story. So cool that he's up there. So I certainly hope uh, something above 7th is in the cards for some Kit Chantra from Thailand. Check out his interview at the end of the last race. It's really cool. It's really good. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see if we can talk about for like 2 seconds. Moto 3. Do you watch Moto 3? Do you care about Moto 3? Do you care about anything? Do you have any? Garcia, Sasaki, Sasaki. I don't even have to check to see how many points Sasaki has because I know the answer. And it rhymes with you're a loser. Runaway winner, runaway leader in race 1, and has a whoopsie daisy, knocks off his fairings, doesn't finish a race. Round 2. Pulls a Darren Binder, which is like the worst thing, but at least it's not the second last race of the year and it's not the championship point, so I give the guy a little bit of a break. Pulls a Darren Binder. Bye. How many points did you got, Ayumu? Let me tell you, you got none. That's not going to help your cause very much at all. Thank you. Try to finish your race. I could have Will Jorge Martin or Ayuma Sasaki finish a race in 2022. Will you? Because straight up question. It's a pretty easy answer. I don't know. Sergio Garcia. You know, if the kid wasn't Spanish, probably like him. Seems like a good kid. He's evidently fast. He did really well last year, but he's Spanish. So guess what? I don't care where you finish. And you, Guevara, I don't care where you finish. And you, Riccardo Rossi, Italian, I don't care where you finish. So evidently, my choices are the guy who's probably not even going to finish a race in Sasaki, and Joel Kesslow. What is it with Australians and New Zealand? Jack Miller's, I thought Jack Miller's from Australia, but I thought he was from New Zealand. But anyways, it's the same thing. And then look at Spanish, Italian. Tatsuki Suzuki riding a Honda. That doesn't even rhyme. But I guess there's no Honda. I guess there's no Suzuki's in Moto 3, so I guess he doesn't have a choice. He's got to ride something. But that just doesn't sound well. And then a bunch of other guys. Maybe this guy should retire because I think he's about as old as I am. Dennis Foggia. Oh, and the same as that other guy. Where's that other guy? He's this other guy in here. He should retire too because he's like so far down. But anyway. All right. That's Moto 3. What do you got? What do you got? Um, you watching tomorrow? Are you going to watch? Should I have a new poll? Are you going to watch MotoGP? Do you watch it live? Do you watch it MemoryX? How do you watch it? Do you watch it in a Do you watch it in a tree? Do you watch it with a bee? Do you watch it? I could Dr. Seuss you to death, but I won't. Okay, so 8:24. Like I'm not even gonna last 30 minutes, but that's okay. Happens. It's what happens when you don't have any guests. You can't blibber blab. I could blibber blab forever, but I won't. Um, let's just leave on a funny note. Um, that's really small. It's not funny if you can't read it. Uh, World Cup. Gonna completely just talk about something else for 2 seconds. World Cup put out their groups because 90% of the teams qualified this week. And lo and behold, look at this. For the first time in 36 years, in fact, close to the first time they ever legitimately qualified on their own, because 36 years ago they did it because the World Cup was in the US and they gave the US a pass, which means another another country got in essentially for free, which happened to be, oh, Canada. Look at that, qualified for the World Cup. That should make you excited. If you don't watch soccer, well, now you have a reason to start because Canada is in the World Cup. Um, a lot of cool things about this story. One that I knew and then, of course, forgot, and then watched a real quick interview with the head coach of Canada, who's kind of interesting because he was the coach of the women's team before this. And, of course, the women's team, he turned that program around. And then he comes to the men's and he's like, we're going to turn this around. And I think people were pretty skeptical. Like, yeah, sure you are. The men suck really bad. And he got them to qualify. That's pretty spectacular. That is a total kudos to the coach, who, of course, I'm going to forget his name, but that's okay because he doesn't need to have his name remembered, just the players, because the players have to go out and do stuff. Coach just sits there and takes all the glory. So I watched the interview with him today or yesterday, and he's grounded. They have realistic goals, and now the goals are going to come at the pain of Morocco, I'm afraid. Um, their goals are to keep a clean sheet and to score the first goal. Canada has never scored a goal in the World Cup finals. They've scored obviously goals in qualifying and whatnot, but in the World Cup final, they've never scored a goal, and evidently they've never kept a clean sheet. Not all that surprising. So, their goals for this World Cup is not to beat Belgium. That's probably a good goal. But it is to keep a clean sheet, Morocco. It is to score their first goal, Morocco. Because how are they going to do against Belgium? How are they going to do against Croatia? Their first game is against Belgium. I just hope the players show up for the second game. They'll do fine. They'll do fine. I'm not even going to make a prediction yet, but too bad they couldn't get an easy group like frickin' Netherlands. Oh my word. If Canada was in Group A, you'd be thinking, hey, they might actually make it to the round of 16. They might actually do this. Netherlands, whatever. That's just as you can see, this is a joke. But anyway, Canada has made it into the World Cup. That is spectacular. All right. That's all I got. That's all I got. Look at, we were just talking about this. Where's Valentino Rossi? Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't look like a motorcycle. Oh, he's qualifying. Look at that car. Is that cool? Is that cool? Let's see if we can make this big. I don't know what I just did. Oh, I put it down here. I don't know what series this is or what he's doing or whatever, but I I think he's got realistic goals as well, which is to just learn how to drive the car. So that's cool. Yeah, hit him. Okay, don't. That'd be dumb. But yeah, VR46 owners not at VR46 racer stuff. Imagine that. Who's all that surprised? Not me. Ah, good on him. It's cool. All right. Well, I don't think I have. Like I say, I could babble to myself for another hour, but that would just be embarrassing, so I won't. Um, but yes, this could be you. And we can talk motorcycles and nonsense for as long as you like. Um, Give me a ring, give me a ping, and we'll make it happen. And we can talk MotoGP, we can talk World Superbike in a week. Um, we can talk about, we'll find out if Jorge Martin does finish a race. We can talk about that. Talk about our favorite riders, the Espargaro brothers. That would be great. See if we could find a fan of the Espargaro brothers. That would be spectacular. Find one, give him a hat or something. That's it. That's all I got. Do I have to end this poll? Do I need to end the poll? Can I leave the poll up forever? I don't know how this works. But no chats, no chats. I had 24 people view my interview, my chat, my live stream with Devin Eady. I don't think I'm going to get 24 this week. But if you're on the show, then maybe we will get 24. My new goal is 24, to get over 24. See if we can keep going and going and going and going. That'd be nice. Okay, I'm done. Oh wait, I gotta do this. I have music. Remember, you didn't hear it at the beginning. I had music, and so we gotta do music to end the show. And I'll make the screen go black, but we'll have music. Okay, ready? Let's see if we can make music happen. Till next time, thanks for tuning in. All right, I'm still here. I'm still here because I started my music intro, but I didn't turn on my, oops, I didn't turn on my, I got to do this again just to see if I can do this, because this is all a learning process, right? So we're going to bring all this back, and we're going to try my exit again, but this time we're going to try my exit with music like it's supposed to be. So let's try this again. Bring back the browser. Let's go to the music. See, I told you I need an assistant. That's all there is to this. I gotta turn up the music intro. I gotta turn it up to about there. There we go. Okay, see, everything's coming back. Haha. Okay, try this again. Thanks for tuning in. Come on my live stream. This could be you. Until next time, thanks for watching.